Today is April 30th, 2025, and this is the trades that I took for today. So on this morning's watch list, I did mention that I was looking for calls more likely above this 555 area to continue moving higher. We did have GDP drop, which I did say that this week is going to be very data dependent. We ended up getting bad GDP ratings and ended up continue moving lower. We had a big gap down. I was looking for a bounce at this 543 area. Reason being, if we go ahead and look up at this 1 hour time frame, we ended up having a rejection here and then turning it support here. That is a great indication and a great break in support strategy right there. Great break in support, break and retest strategy right there that you can definitely utilize. But if we go ahead and zoom into a much more smaller time frame, I usually like to trade on the 6 minute and the 16 minute. We ended up having news drop it at 10 o'clock, right? And I always say it's not the best to take, trades during that time frame even before it, because it can whipsaw and it can move in any direction, because technicals don't matter at that point, right? We ended up turning this 543 area into support, and then we ended up turning back into we ended up turning this 543 into resistance, and then we ended up having support here. I hesitated very, very much on taking this trade because I seen that we had a huge gap down. So I ended up trying to re-enter on puts, at this area here, and ended up getting burnt out. So what I tried to do was just wait. Wait to see if we were going to come back, and retest at least this 547 area. We ended up getting that break. I was not in any trades, so please ignore all these red and blue arrows. I was not in any trades at this point. What I was looking for was to see afterwards if we were going to maintain above today's open, which was this 547 area, and if we were going to hold it. We ended up getting beautiful consolidation at this area, but again, I have a problem where I am allowing my emotions to get the best of me. I'm being afraid to put up money and risk, and I am not trusting myself, which is the biggest issue that I'm having in trading right now, is trusting myself and trusting my strategy. My strategy clearly works. I've been building this strategy book for a while, and I know it works, but I am still struggling with my psychology side and just putting up that risk and doing proper risk management and not allowing my emotions to get the best of me. That's the part where I am struggling the most as a trader, right? If I was able to just stomach through it, and I need to begin going at trading at a higher time frame much more later in the day, if I just waited patiently enough for us to retest this level and just got in as soon as we retested it, I would have probably 100% capitalized on this trade. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. At the moment, I wasn't properly managing myself. It's been a rough couple of days for me mentally, and that's where I am kind of struggling as a trader myself, is that I'm fighting myself mentally, and I'm trying to do what I enjoy the most, in which is trading, and trying to make it in trading, because I have no other way out. This is my way out right here. If it's not this way, I don't know any other way I can take. So I have to make this work, and I'm willing to do pretty much anything to get to that point. If I was just patient enough and I listened to my strategies, my doji closures and my break and retest and my my confluences, I will be able to pretty much capitalize on every single move that looks good to me. And if I don't have my emotions involved, I will be fine. That pretty much was just very triggering today. You get FOMO after seeing, the move that you was looking for just leave without you, right? I've been trading for maybe about 2.5 years. I can honestly say my trading now is very different from how I first started trading. I couldn't pass a funded account for my life, and I actually have a funded account now. So it shows that I'm moving in the right directions, but there's somewhere that I'm just lacking in my trading career right now. And that right now is patience and trusting myself and being afraid to put up the cash. Because the last thing I want to do is blow my funded account after all this hard work that I did, and the little profits that I have in my cash account go into zero because I'm just not patient enough. So I hope that this, resonates to anybody that's listening that needs to hear this, because I'm struggling with it myself. But best believe if you continue to put in the work, and I'm not talking half work, if you continue to put in the work and you continue to try to be better every single day, you will eventually turn into the trader that you want. It's not about hoping and praying. You have to put in the work as well. And my mental struggle right now is just putting in that work. I'm about to be 25 next week. To me, time is running out. You got to keep pushing. I hope you guys have a great trading day and a great trading session. Let me know how you guys perform in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.